The Overwatch UI is your main source of information about your hero, and I am going to make some UI changes to every support hero to explore potential quality of life improvements and see how they might enhance the gameplay experience. These are just fun ideas that I have in mind, so don't take them too seriously. Before we start, let's just pretend that all of these UI changes can be placed into hero settings, in case you think that some of them can be annoying or just unnecessary visual clutter to you. Ana's ultimate currently doesn't have a visual indicator showing the nanoboost duration. You have to rely on the audio cue or count 8 seconds if you want to know the duration of it. While heroes like Soldier, Widowmaker, and Soldier do have an ultimate duration bar that appears upon activating the ultimate. So let's add a similar ultimate bar to Ana and the nanoboost target.
You're powered up, get in there!
Time for the collab of the century!
This will be a helpful accessibility feature for players with hearing impairments, or people who just love having more information on their screen, like me. As Baptiste, there can be situations where you don't know if your teammates are within your regen burst AoE healing. For example, you might jump too high up while using it, or stand on the edge of a high ground while everyone else is below you. This can make you waste your ability that is on a pretty long cooldown, resulting in nobody receiving any heals except for you. To prevent such a thing from happening, we can put a regen burst icon with a number below your crosshair, which will indicate the number of team members that are inside your healing range. This UI element disappears when your ability is on a cooldown or when no teammates are within your heal range.
Regenerated!
The armor pack UI shows you the current number of armor packs you have available, but you can only see them actively recharge by looking above the ability icon at the bottom right, which is how it works for other heroes as well. But since Brigitte has a unique UI element that shows all of her rechargeable armor packs below the crosshair, it will make a bit more sense to have them also visually recharge instead of being static. Here's the before and after. Now you don't have to look at the bottom right to see how long it takes for your armor packs to recharge. Fun fact, this is actually the first ever concept I made back in 2020. I've been doing this for a while now. After hitting the enemy team with Illari's ultimate, you have 6 seconds to deal 90 damage to a player to cause an explosion that deals a lot of damage. But sometimes everybody forgets how much time they actually have to deal those crucial 90 hit points.
Nope.
We can easily fix that by changing the UI icon above the marked enemy targets. Instead of having a static icon, let's make it so that it now depletes as time goes on. We can also do the opposite thing. The players that got hit by her ultimate can also see how long the debuff lasts for. Since Juno is using advanced technology from Mars, like pulsar torpedoes, that can track players, it would be a nice little touch if after locking onto a target, it can also show you how much healing and damage it is going to inflict, which is going to be shown on the player's health bar, which also accounts for the various buffs and debuffs, like Ana's healing nades or Zenyatta's Discord orb. Here's an example of how it will look in the game. So, how many times can you recall the moments where Kiriko would hug the wall just to teleport to your teammate, but she was a couple of meters short of being able to do so?
Put them in the ground.
Group up with me. I need healing.
A good quality of life change could be showing the distance between you and your target, but only if the distance is less than 50 meters. When it's more than 50 meters, it becomes obvious that you are too far away from your teammate. Kiriko can only teleport to her teammates if they are within 35 meters of her. By looking at your teammate, the swift step will be grayed out and show a distance remaining before being able to use her ability. Here you can see the swift step UI being available for use as it is right now in the game, and swift step UI showing the distance Kiriko needs to walk to teleport to her target.
Hey.
Life Grip can save your teammate from dangerous situations. This ability shares some similarities with Zarya's ability, Projected Barrier, where your teammate gets bubbled and cannot receive any damage while the bubble is active. But what's special about Zarya is that she has a special UI that shows how many bubbles she has available. So I think it can be a nice addition to Lifeweaver if he also receives the same UI as Zarya. This should give Lifeweaver a slightly better awareness of his crucial ability. Okay, Lucio players, I'm going to be honest to you all. I could not come up with anything serious. So please enjoy this concept that does not require any explanation. Please do not hate me.
Amp up this beat. Back off. Hello and goodbye.
There are moments when you win a team fight, but die in the process, and you want to switch to a different hero. Yet you don't want your Mercy to resurrect you. And sure, you can always ask your Mercy to not resurrect you, but there's always a chance of them not noticing or being out of the voice chat. When you are outside of the resurrection range, you'll see a respawn icon with a timer. And when you're inside of the resurrection range, you'll see this res prompt. If your teammate decides to switch to another hero while respawning, the following will change. The respawn icon will now include an arrow pointing to another circle with a different hero icon, indicating that the player is currently switching to another hero. As for the prompt, we can add the same function, but also add a warning sign that says switching to a different hero. This change will help mitigate some frustrations of players wanting to switch to a different hero, but also informing Mercy that it's better if she saves her ability for somebody else. Okay, Moira players, I am not going to disappoint you with this one. You can have a UI element for your heal and damage orb that shows the duration and the amount of healing or damage left in the orb.
A cure for all the tales.
That is new.
Misery made manifest.
That's all. When playing Zenyatta, it's easy to lose track of how long your healing orb has been on a teammate. If you lose line of sight, you have 5 seconds to reconnect, otherwise the healing orb will disappear. Knowing when exactly it's about to disappear can be a nice quality of life change, so let's do it in a similar way as we have with Illari's ultimate. Currently, Zenyatta's healing orb simply disappears after the line of sight is fully broken. But with this change, the orb's icon will gradually deplete, giving a clear indicator of the remaining time. We can also apply this to the Discord orb, but as of right now, the orb disappears 1.5 seconds after losing the line of sight, which is quite negligible. Let me know which one of these UI changes you'd love to see in the game. And if you have any UI suggestions for any heroes, let me know in the comments or my Discord server. Thank you for watching.